Hello everyone, I'm out here in the forest and I want to talk a little bit about one of the situations that happened today in my life. So, the years on hitchhiking. So today my dad had ADHD sorry, I don't know if I said that. And I worry a lot, I'm an overthinker. Today my dad said, do you want to play axes? So we have a little game like you to play axes, you throw them on a board. You know, they're not real ones, they're plastic ones. Anyway. And I said, sure. So we went over to play, we played a bit, and I was winning. I felt so good about that. Never really win against him. But I was winning. So I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be a piece of cake because I'm already winning after the first round. I was only winning by 2, so it was fine. Anyway, my dad wasn't like that cranky. Anyway, when we went to go to the axes, because we put them in the forest, like you throw them, the board's in front of the forest, and if you miss it, it goes in the forest. Anyway, you just go grab it really quick and it's easy. But once I was done throwing it, and once we were done getting in the forest, I noticed I slipped. And I looked, maybe I was just slipping on some mud or something. No, it ended up being either my dog's or my cousin's dog's poo. So my dad's like, well, here's a shovel, and go get the hose, wash off your crock. And I was like, okay, seems easy enough, and I'll do it. But then it ended up being so overwhelming. I was gonna go pick it up, but I couldn't walk around with only one foot. Anyway, when I got to the hose, I had my shoe in my one hand and I was hopping with the other crock in my hand and hopping on my foot. And I went over to the hose, I started spraying. It did a little bit of spraying, then it barely came out. So I was like, Dad, did you shut the hose off? And he was like, no, I didn't. And I was like, you didn't shut the hose off, so just magically turn it off. By the way, he uses his hose every day to water the grass. Sometimes he comes up here just to water grass. Anyway, it didn't turn off, so I had to walk all the way upstairs, and I'm all the way up the steps, and go to where the hose was. And I'm allergic to grass. So you have to cross a path of grass and go upstairs. And I took my pill today. That's probably why I'm sniffling. But I walked on the grass and whatever, and then I turned it on, and I got a bit upset because I asked him if he could turn on, go down to the thing where it sprays out and see if it turned on, because I didn't want to walk all the way down there and then not to turn it on. It'd be so frustrating. So I asked him to, and he's like, no, just walk yourself down here and get it yourself. And I was like, I don't want to. It's gonna be too hard. You're just right there. You can do it so easily. And he didn't. Anyway, I just got mad and I wiped my crock off with the stick. Yes, there, I wash it now. Wiped it off with the stick, and I went inside because I got really annoyed. But that was all. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully I'll be able to do more soon. Bye.